Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog stampwithelaine.com, and welcome to the last episode, episode 6 in my celebration coordination series. Today I am featuring the story label punch, which you can purchase. It's £17 and that coordinates with part of my story stamp set. This stamp set is one of the free choices in the celebration brochure with a £45 order excluding shipping and handling. This is the card we'll be making, but I'm going to substitute that label for the story label punch instead. I took my inspiration from the celebration brochure, and the papers in here are from the Painted Seasons bundle, which is a level 2 celebration choice, and the Country Floral Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder is a level 1 celebration choice. These are the pretty papers from the painted bundle. It's spring, summer, fall and winter, and on the other side there are generic patterns which we are using on this card today. This label comes from the Rose Trellis Thinlits dies, and if truth be known, I really got this bundle in the end because of this die. The card base is in Pool Party, and this has been cut 4 1/8 by 11 3/4 inches. In metric, that's 10.5 by 29.8 centimetres, and it's been folded in half. For the embossing layer, I've cut that at 5 3/4 inches by 4 inches, so that's 14.6 by 10.2 centimetres. Pool Party scrap. I intend to partially emboss a strip so that I can glue it to the inside of the card as decoration, and this is the card insert in Whisper White, which measures 5.5 by 3 3/4 inches. In metric, that's 14 centimetres by 9.5 centimetres. For the Painted Seasons DSP, I've got one piece cut at 2.5 by 4 1/4 inches, that's 6.4 by 10.8 centimetres, and one piece cut at 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 inches, that's 5.7 by 9.5 centimetres. Of course, you need to have the part of my story stamp set and story label punch, which is only available for purchase until the 31st of March. Pool Party and Versamark ink, embossing buddy and white embossing powder, a sponge dauber, silver and Pool Party baker's twine, frosted flower embellishments, a heat tool, and of course your big shot and magnetic platform. First, I'm going to emboss the Pool Party layer, which measured 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Pop it in the embossing folder, and I only need the one plate, big shot platform, embossing folder, and I'll go and run that through the big shot. And I also want a little strip which I will emboss at the same time, say 1 inch, and I'll go and do that off camera and I'll be back. So let's get some adhesive and run that along the inside of the card. Pop that on, trim off the edges, and I'll glue that to the inside of my card. Next, I'll sponge the edges. Cut my flag tails, so say about 1/2 inch in. Apply adhesive. I did that wrong. I should have applied adhesive to the larger piece first, like so, and then pop that on. Put the adhesive onto the cardstock rather than on the embossed piece, so that you don't accidentally flatten your card. Oh, let's put embossing buddy on the pool party cardstock. Versamark ink. I'll choose a sentiment. I think I'll have this one. You want to stamp it fairly close to the edge so that your punch can reach. Bring in the embossing powder. Heat tool. Allow it to dry, otherwise you might smudge it. Bring in the story label punch. Sponge the edges. Tie a bow with the silver and pool party baker's twine. Trim off the edges first. Grab a glue dot. And then I can decide where to put the flower. So let's put the flower here. Dimensionals on the back. I think I've just got enough to do this project. I've run out of dimensionals as well. And there you have it. One is with the story label patch, the other one is with the rose trellis die. Which do you prefer? I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, and I'll be back soon. Bye!